Michigan is making a comeback, but Governor Rick Snyder says the work is far from over.
Our Stephen Clark is live on Mackinac Island, where the governor delivered his keynote address at the annual policy conference. And Stephen, you shared the stage with the governor to ask some questions.
Yeah, Governor Snyder's probably been more involved than any other governor in the history of the planning of this particular conference, and this was no difference. In fact, this year he was actually here on the island on Tuesday to open the conference. He went back to Lansing to work on the state budget yesterday. Then he was back here again today to help close out the conference. I was the moderator of his session this morning, and we talked about the challenges facing Detroit.
Grab a seat. Let's go. Thank you.
With his trademark relentless enthusiasm, Governor Snyder urged the Mackinac Conference to pull together and move forward.
First question, and I know you get to ask this all the time, but
later he sat with me to field questions, including the ongoing challenge of the consent agreement with Detroit.
I knew it wouldn't be a straight line. You knew saying the consent agreement, it just wouldn't flow naturally that everything's going to get done.
The governor's confident the agreement will withstand legal challenges, and he says it better.
Every day that goes by, the situation is getting worse. And if you look at the crime statistics, the Reverend Winan situation, I mean, that's happening to people every day. That's not acceptable.
The governor also said he's close to a proposal to deal with Belle Isle.
The city would continue to own Belle Isle because it is a jewel and asset of the city, but they would lease it to the state of Michigan. We would turn it into a state park. We would be able to put resources into Belle Isle to actually improve, enhance Belle Isle.
Under the plan, there would be a fee to get on Belle Isle, but the governor understands that'll get resistance from Detroit residents.
For the citizens of Detroit, the part I've been talking to our team about is, let's have a period of years, 2 or 3 years potentially, where they could use it without any charge as part of, making the transition.
Another person quite involved in this conference over the years, Bill Ford Jr., he was here again today, and it's clear that just as his great-grandfather did more than 100 years ago, Bill Ford Jr. is ready to take the helm of the reinvention of manufacturing again, and he wants Michigan to be right in the middle of it. That story is coming up tonight on Action News at 7.